stayed last night. Nice, level, sandy area. Everything I have on is wet and gross. It's been close to a week since a bath and washing clothes. So I decided last night, after all the misery, that I am definitely taking 2 zeros. And the girl that told me about having a hotel in Walker, I'm going to call today when I get service and try to make a reservation for a couple nights. I'm going to do as many miles as I can today. I could do 20. The last part of that, I have to do 17. And then I could do 3 more after that, and it's downhill, so that might not be too bad. I can take a break and then push on, and that would only leave me with 14 tomorrow into Sonora Pass, which Sonora Pass section looks like it's going to be a little harder than today to get in there. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm ready to get on trail, and just wanted to say good morning. The trail is really nice this morning. It'll be that way for about 5 miles. This is near Kinney Lake. All these big boulders. Well, here will give you a good viewpoint. Whenever that storm happened yesterday and I was up near the pass that I had to go over, here's a good viewpoint of it, by the way. Beautiful sun rising. Alright, right there. It's rugged out here. Something cool. Don't know if you'll be able to see it, so I'll zoom you in. There is an American flag on top of that. Ugh, clouds. I just talked to a couple hikers, and they were commenting that we're once again supposed to get those afternoon storms. I guess that means I have to really kind of look at what passes I'm going over, because I think I've got a couple of them today. But I should be able to get at least Albert's Pass over with. There's a hawk up in that tree, and let me settle here. He had something, and 2 birds came out, and when he took off, tried to take off with it, maybe a rabbit or something. The birds, you can see them around them. They're probably gray jays. They're harassing him. They'll probably go back and get whatever it was. So on the other side of Everett's Peak, and however they do that, because they've got to maintain that flag, that's some mountaineering right there. We're still going up, but apparently where I saw the deer is actually Everett's Pass. But we're still going up. I would have considered this the pass, but I don't know what their definition of pass is, but still pretty. Ran across a couple of these washed out sections I imagine it's from a whole lot of snow melt really fast as it washed it out. Just stopped here to get a snack break, basically breakfast, before I head down and then up. There's a saddle 3.7 away. In the clouds are building, and it's already started thundering. Why every day that I'm going up over a saddle? But once I get over the saddle, I should be good. Looks like it stays a little lower. So anyway, definitely felt a temperature difference just now here in the last 3-4 minutes. So I got to get moving. It means it's probably going to take me close to 2 hours. I got to stop and get some water to get up and over that. So let's hope and pray that I can before it hits. Going down pretty far in elevation. I have to get some water when I get down here, but I'm definitely looking at probably where we're going to be going. This saddle up here. That saddle right there. It's going to be a long, extended climb. Alright, let's get down there. Get up the other side. See, another saddle that could be going to, possibly. It's always hard to tell. So, that one's the one I mentioned. And then there's another one right up there. So depending on how far down we go is which one we're going up. Either way, it's going to be a climb. Alright, here's a little bit better, clearer look at the saddles that we could be going up. The first one I mentioned, and that's the second one. There's also a cut right there. So, it kind of looks like a trail across there. Who knows? I guess we'll find out when we get there. Kind of a close-up look. How the rocks are kind of cemented together. Beginning the climb up to the saddle. Part of the way up, maybe a quarter of the way up the pass to the saddle. Some climbing, and then it evens out a little bit, gives you a little rest. Wow. Actually looks like I'll make it up and over this one without a storm today. Still got a ways to go, but nothing looks too threatening or ominous. Getting to the top of the pass, there's a snow melt. Pass should be up there. Switchbacks have made it kind of nice. There's a couple hikers descending, and you can see the trail there. Still going up. Almost to the top. Whew. Come a long way today. Already, it seems like. Since we came over those mountains right there. Made it to the top of the saddle. And heading down. Wow. Very pretty. Well, at least I made it over the pass. It's raining. I gotta put on my raincoat. The temperature dropped like 10 degrees coming over that saddle, and it is chilly. So, alright, I'm gonna put on my rain jacket and keep walking. Rain jacket on. Don't know what good it'll do. Maybe it'll keep me warm because it's still kind of damp from yesterday. No rain jacket is perfect. and this one is no exception. Rain has subsided, but it's still really chilly over here. I'm gonna keep my raincoat on for a little while. Very pretty. Making one of the final climbs of the day, like the big one. It's gonna be a lot of little puds, pointless ups and downs, but pretty good view. We came from over in that region, but I just stopped and took a little break. Got some water. I have probably about 7 miles left for the day to make 20, which will get me into Sonora Pass pretty early tomorrow, hopefully. So, oh, biting flies. All right, let's continue this climb. Some days it's a struggle bus day, and this is one of them days. I need a break in a bad way. I have been hitting the wall for the last couple miles, but I'm getting ready to drop off. I think there'll be little puds, pointless ups and downs, but then after I get over that, I'll be able to cruise into camp the last 2 or 3 miles. Formation of white rocks. It's almost like sandstone. I just got through talking to a Nobo hiker, Jinx. Real nice lady. And we were just talking about the end of the day and being so tired and ready to get into camp. And so anyway, we got to talking about snow fields and stuff like that, and she mentioned she's afraid of heights. Well, so am I. And I had a lot of anxiety about like Mount Whitney for one thing, but Sonora Pass is supposed to have some snow and a couple other places. And she told me what freaked her out and what didn't. And good thing is that hopefully the conditions will be different whenever I get there. But my biggest thing was like for the last 5 days I've been kind of worried about Whitney, and could I go up Whitney because it's so high and exposed and stuff. But she reassured me, and I feel really good. She was talking about the trail conditions going up and what to expect and stuff, so I feel much better. Plus I got a little break standing there talking to her. The section I'm walking through right now is very park-like, very beautiful. Kind of helps whenever you're exhausted at the end of this day, and it's nice. It's kind of unusual looking. I assume it used to be a mountain. Now it's just rubble. It's just so strange. All the rubble seems to just stop right there. 1 mile from camp. Pretty forest. See all the rock and stuff. It's really pretty through here. Alright, this is all downhill. I'm exhausted. This is the end of the day recap. I made it 20 miles today. I'm at Boulder Creek. Just walked down here to get some water. There's some people camped near my tent, so I thought I'd do the end of the day recap right here. It was a really, really tough 20 miles, physically and mentally, but I got it done. And so that'll leave tomorrow, I have to look, but I think like 14 miles. So if I can get into Snore Pass at a pretty decent hour, I'll have most of the day to kind of relax and start getting things together, get my gear cleaned up, get some food, start working on resupply, and then I'm going to take a 0. There's a possibility I could take 2 zeros. I am really tired. My body is in very much need of rest, especially after today. Just not physically able to do higher mileage with my artificial knee, so I can really tell it. I mean, like I said, my sweet spot is 17 to 19, and once you go over that, and I was feeling it at 15 today just because it's been such a long stretch. So anyway, I'm going to collect some water, go back and eat some food. I really cut it close this time, and probably just lay in my tent and relax a little bit.